Hey guys, thank you for joining us for the Creative Art Collective. Each week we host a collaboration, starting with Taslima Maya Art, followed by Let's Pour with Patty, then me, CWV-Artistry, and last but not least, Sheldon Briscoe Fluid Art. This week I am going to be working with some reflective glass beads. I've poured them into a cup and I've poured out some primary elements in sea glass. I'm going to add a couple drops of Vivid Art Fluid. I actually went a little heavy-handed with the Vivid Art Fluid and got it a little too wet. And you can see that beautiful color. It really does look like sea glass. And I'm going to be working with some outlet covers. I have a bunch of these I'm making for a friend of mine. She wants me to make some randomly for her entire house, so I'm going to be working on these for a while. Okay, I've poured some of the glass beads into a separate cup, and I've mixed in my 2-part Bond Craftor Epoxy Resin. And now I'm going to take and just pour it around the edges of this mold. This is the only one I'm going to do like this. I just wanted to see what the glass beads would look like by themselves in this mold. Okay, now I'm going to add some more reflective glass beads into a cup. I'm going to pour in some sparkling glitter into another cup. This stuff was double bagged, which is awesome. And look at that shimmer. I love that holographic silver glitter. Okay, and now I'm going to pour some resin into each of my cups. Mix everything well. I keep my glitter really thick. I put a lot of glitter in mine. As you can see, it is really thick. It leaves a mound. I'm trying to show you how it leaves a mound on the surface of the resin. It is very thick. Okay, now I'm going to take my glitter and I'm just going to draw a line. I'm going to try to draw a line across this. Just try to make a little bit of a design. Okay, now I'm going to pour in my reflective glass beads around that line I drew. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Same thing, the reflective glass beads, but I'm just pouring them randomly now. And I'm going to pour in my glitter around those edges and just fill the mold up until it's just a little over the top of the edge of the mold. Okay, I'm going to draw another line with the glass beads this time. And I'm going to play with it a little bit, try to get the line straight. And then I'm going to pour in my glitter. Okay, now I'm going to take my long neck lighter and I'm going to pop all the bubbles. Just the surface bubbles. I try not to use alcohol if I could avoid it, because alcohol has a lot of high VOCs. So now I'm taking my leftovers and I've got these 3 animal molds 2 dogs and a cat. I thought they were really cute. Had to have them. They were only like $5 for the 3 of them. I couldn't pass it up. So I'm filling them with what I've got left over of my glass beads and my glitter. I thinned my glitter out a little bit for this one because of the fact that it was going in some intricate parts. And I made sure to squeeze the head and the bottom of the mold to try to get my glitter and my resin down into the intricate parts of the mold. Now I'm just going to pop all the bubbles on top of them. And I've made some little extra earrings here. So I'm going to take and put the backings on them while they're still in the molds. I'm using B7000 glue just to hold those down. These were something I bought that looked bigger than they were. I got them and they were super teeny tiny. They were made for these studs. But even the stud backing is a little bit too big for it. But I'm trying to show you what one of them looks like. And here's the first light socket cover. The second light socket cover. The third light socket cover, which is just the glass beads. I've got a little overpour, but that's okay. We can clean that up. I'm trying to show you the beads. Aren't they beautiful? Up close, these are just gorgeous. I love those glass beads and resin. They're absolutely stunning. And that's all other than these little pieces. I'm going to show you the animals too in just a moment. I was trying to figure out something to do with the last few drops of resin I had. I didn't want to waste it if I didn't have to. And these little bitty molds I was wanting to do something with. They're teeny tiny, so there ain't much you could do with other than make earrings. Here's the first of the animals. The second. The third. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Up next is Sheldon Briscoe Fluid Art. We'll see you next time.